Hello, it's a response to Sable Chicken's video, why some people can't see God. Well, first thing is that when you say this, why some people can't see God, you're speaking from the point of view of a believer, and for you to say this, it's like as obvious as saying, for you, it's like saying why some people can't see my roosters, because you can see them, they're there around you. And then you kind of shake your head and scratch your head and say, well, how strange, these people can't see my roosters. And it's the same for you with God. But for us, this question seems very different. For us, it's like if somebody says to us, well, why some people can't see fairies. I'm trying to think about that. So it sounds very strange to us because there's nothing, for us to see. So I would say that first of all, the title of your video is this title. You're addressing yourself only to people who already believe, and you're kind of already presuming that there's a God. So it's very strange for people who don't believe. But let's just look at the title a little more, because well, you say why some people can't see God. Well, what do you mean by see? I suppose you don't mean see in the sense you can see your roosters again. I don't suppose you've seen God walking around your farmyard. I hope you haven't taken one of your roosters for God. This has happened in various occasions in the past, but I'm assuming that's not the case. So what do you mean by see? Obviously it's not seeing, seeing with your eyes. So in fact you're using see in a different way. You're saying that using see as a kind of metaphor for something else. What's this? Do you mean that you have some kind of feeling? Could you describe that? In the response to your video response to this video, Begrin spoke a little bit about this feeling. He talked about a sense of awe when he's confronted with the natural world. Is it the same kind of thing for you? I would say that for believers, from what I understand of religious belief, it's not just something that's a relationship to the natural world, but it's a relationship to something that's beyond the natural world. So that's, by definition, it's something that you can't perceive, you can't see, you can't hear, you can't touch or smell or taste. So what is this feeling? That's what we need to think about. Now, I've heard people, religious believers, describing it in different ways, saying that it's a feeling of being loved, being protected, and so on. So what does that feeling show? You can have the feeling that there's a being out there loving and protecting you, but does that prove that there's anything necessarily out there? I mean, I don't believe so. Just in the same way as you can have hallucinations with your senses, people imagine they see things. Why shouldn't it be possible that you have hallucinations with your feelings? Why does the fact of having this particular feeling you have prove that there's anything that it corresponds to outside you? Now, I'm not in a position to explain why you should have this feeling. I think that's a matter probably for psychoanalysis. But I would just say, from my point of view, the fact that you have any kind of feeling, however you describe it doesn't really matter in the end. The fact that you have a subjective feeling, that's just something that happens to you. That's not something, that doesn't prove anything that's outside you. So, I'll keep this video pretty short. I'll stop there, but I think I've pretty much said what I wanted to say. Okay, thank you very much.